Our lineups are brought to you by Degree Deodorant. It won't let you down. We'll start with the Ball Hogs, captained by Brian Scalabrine.
Well, important. And 1-3, you have an opportunity to win. Xavier Silas provided a lot for them last week as far as scoring. Desmond Farmer, new face to the team. Let's see what he can provide for Rick Barry.
Meanwhile, for Power, who come into this game with a 3-1 record, Cuttino Mobley is the captain.
He's the captain. He's the catalyst. He makes everything go. How about Kendall Gill in this second game? He can provide a lot, and Deshaun Stevenson able to score.
So Power and the Ball Hogs ready to battle here. Cuttino Mobley has been a top scorer in this league as he inbounds the ball with Stevenson and the junkyard dog Jerome Williams.
That early mismatch right here. You see Deshaun takes White Mamba.
And Stevenson, that's a great sign. He hits his first shot of the game.
Yeah, when Deshaun can knock down that first jump shot, I think it loosens everything up. Now he's able to just be a little bit more comfortable.
Stevenson coming off a 17-point performance in his last game. Power defeating the Ghost Ballers in Philadelphia last week, 51-44. As for the Ball Hogs, they fell to Trilogy in Philly, 50-43. Stevenson runs a pick and roll with Jerome Williams. Guarded by Scalabrine, playing him to his left hand. Now Mobley slashing across the lane, down the lane for the easy layup.
Well, I love what Cat is doing right now on the swing pass, Gus. He immediately started his movement. That time the recovery was late. He was able to gain momentum, get to the basket.
Byers knocks down his first shot. Derek Byers played his college basketball at Vanderbilt, former SEC Player of the Year.
One of the early surprises in the first 2 weeks of the league.
Stevenson again, rims off. Byers with a rebound. Now Rasul Butler deep in the corner, who's been nursing a tender knee. Buries a three, and the Ball Hogs make this a 5-5 affair early on.
And the Ball Hogs want to win this game. Rasul needs to get hot early and often.
Remember, the first team to 25 will signal halftime. Jerome Williams with a drop step inside, makes it down, and the foul. The junkyard dog from Washington, D.C., went to Magruder High School, then on to Georgetown. 44 years young, lives in Las Vegas now. Parents moved out there, wanted to be close to his family as he nails the free throw.
And he gives the signature bark after the made free throw.
Byers. Now Mobley. He's got Scalabrine on him. Wants to take him off the bounce. Gets to the bucket. No, loose. And Byers there and foul. Power so far with 3 field goals by 3 different players. And that'll send Byers to the line. Derek Byers, 1 season in the NBA with the San Antonio Spurs, had 10 points against Trilogy last week. Back-to-back 10-point games last couple of weeks. (8-5) Power. Mobley. Orchestrating, tries to deal it, and a foul called on the pass.
Cat trying to get back to that left hand, and that time recognizing that the double team was slightly coming, tried to whip a pass to JYD, but the foul occurred before turnover.
We were talking in the car before as we drove over here, Jimmy, and you were talking about a team like Power would be great if they kind of reconfigured their offense. So what were you talking about there?
Well, that helps right there with Cuttino can knock down shots. But to me, 3 men on the side of the court, high post, kind of UCLA cuts. You're able to work and get different opportunities. As you see Rasul Butler, a deep 3 that misses, as Cuttino can take it back up. But you don't work as hard when you're running 3-man games. There's so many opportunities, especially having shooters and scorers that Power has. Like right there, I think too many times, Gus, you try to play one-on-one, and it doesn't give you an advantage you need versus the defense rather than working more 3-man game on one side of the court.
Right now, Power on an 8-0 run. Mobley, the catalyst. Rasul Butler with a step to the basket, and he drives right by Deshaun Stevenson.
And that's where Rasul should have the advantage. is that he has the size over Deshaun, especially once he gets inside the paint. He's able to finish over the top.
Rasul Butler, 6'7". Here's Mobley. He's got the hot hand right now. And he'll take another deep J off the heel. Loose. Batted around. And Scalabrine with the rebound as he clears it. Cross-court Butler behind the three-point line. Off the bounce. Scalabrine taps it to himself. New shot clock for the Ball Hogs. Scalabrine, weak side. Butler again. Halfway down.
Excellent ball movement that time. They got the shot they wanted. Rasul that's not able to knock it in.
Stevenson for three, and good.
I told you, Gus, when he gets it going, you know, it's a different energy with Deshaun when he knocks down that first basket, in particular when it's deep from three.
Clyde, the Glide, Drexler, 54 years young. Butler. Too strong. Stevenson with a rebound. Mobley, you can't give him any space. He'll let it go. Does in short. Scalabrine, nice backdoor Byers up and in.
No, that's one thing Scal can do, the White Mamba. He may not be the most athletically gifted, but he can make plays with the ball for his teammates.
Scalabrine from Seattle, played his college basketball at USC. Stevenson again on the crossover.
Yeah, that time he shouldn't have bailed him out. He should have took him to the basket, Gus.
Byers sets his feet for three. Quick pace to this first half. First team to 25 signals halftime.
Well, but it favors team power. I mean, with this kind of pace, because they have the shooters, especially with Kendall Gill coming off the bench.
Power 6 of 11 from the field to start, and that's a shot clock violation. And now subs will come in. Xavier Silas and Farmer for the Ball Hawks.
Oh, the White Mama. You ask him, he's versatile. He can do a little bit of everything that time. Kind of a no-look backdoor pass to Derek Byers. I see you.
That was the first turnover of the game for Power. So Farmer and Silas, along with Byers, Ball Hawks go small. Silas, and hits his first shot. Xavier Silas was traded to the Ball Hogs last week. Best game of the season.
Well, and he looked more comfortable, Gus.
He's traded from Tri-State for Dominic McGuire. Now McPherson, a Chicago native, grew up on the south side, about 15 minutes from where we are right now. He told me, he said, he lives in Chicago, but he went to his mom's house this weekend. He got peach cobbler, smothered chicken, collard green, and didn't bring anybody for his classmates, meaning me and you.
Yeah, and he get. I want to know, did he get his laundry done too while he was over there?
He said he still has some peach cobbler.
He didn't offer us
in the refrigerator in the hotel. We may have to jack him for that, Jim, even though he's a big dude.
No, he's swole right now.
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna go ahead and let him have that peach. He can have it.
Kendall Gill also in the game. Signed last week with Power as they deactivated Moochie Norris. Kendall Gill, oldest player in the league at 49, had his last professional fight literally right here. The ring was set up to the exact configuration as this court is. Stopped a guy with a straight left hand to the body. 4-0, 2 KOs. Kendall Gill. Back then he fought at about 237. He says he's down to about 212 right now.
Always kept himself in great shape. He loved to do multiple things outside of just playing basketball, as you see by the boxing. My former teammate with the Nets, also Miami Heat.
Played 1 year with the Bulls, and Gill.
There he is.
That could be dangerous.
Different.
And they say Gill stepped on the sideline out of bounds, but if Kendall Gill, because of his great fitness, he'll have activity, and if he can knock down that mid-range shot, this Power team could beat anybody in this league.
Well, when you have Kendall, see Cuttino, Mobley, and Deshaun Stevenson, you see a foul right there. Who do you help off of when one is going one-on-one and driving the ball? Because you have 3 shooters on the court that's going to spread you out, so that puts the defense in a tough situation.
Got to be on the floor. He never even went to shoot. It's on the floor. Got to be on the floor.
Your officials, David McAndrew and Rick Hall.
Not a lot of contact there.
Silas, hesitation, drives to the hole. Nice ball fake off the glass and in as he got Mobley up in the air.
And that's what the Hogs need, a guard that can break the defense down and not only get to the basket, Gus, but then have the ability to finish.
Now Gill on the step back J off the back rim. And a rebound and a foul on the floor. 7-0 run for the ball Hogs.
Well, I talked about Xavier Silas being more comfortable in the yellow and green uniform, and he's able to expand and exploit his quickness in this particular set, because I think his skill set is needed with the ball Hogs to be able to put the ball in the basket.
Still plays in China. Xavier Silas last played in the NBA in 2012 with Phoenix. Kendall Gill getting his game legs together. Farmer for 4.
Farmer just came in the game. Kendall said, I dare you to shoot it. He said, all right, partner, I got something for you. Take 4 of these.
18-18. Mobley. Strong with the left hand. It's fierce. It will not count. I don't think we're going to jack him for that peach cowboy, Jimmy.
How about you distract him and I sneak in through the back way?
Wait a minute. I have to distract him?
Yeah.
No.
That's how it works.
Back door for Kendall Gill. Nice. Can't lay it down.
But that was an example of a 3-man game, Gus, with a lot of things you can do off the ball. And Farmer, again, is like, shy time. Let me introduce myself.
Desmond Farmer played his college ball with Brian Scalabrine at USC. Last played in Kosovo in 2015. Mobley, power dribble. Double clutch, no. Gets his own board, counted in the foul.
That cat got away with an old man power move on Xavier Silas. Watch the play right here. After the shot, boom, right there, that little push off with his right hand allowed him to get the offensive rebound. And look, subtle but effective. Old man game.
So far, Cuttino Mobley having no problem scoring the basketball. He has 9 points. Silas with a rebound. Silas, Scalabrine, rise and fire. And gets the
You should have heard the crowd when Brian Scalabrine got introduced. The crowd was like maybe the loudest for the White Mamba. They appreciate it.
Mobley, he'll take a 3. Level at 20. Silas inside, forced it up. McPherson with the easy layup. Well defended, no call on the play.
Silas not going to play bully ball with McPherson inside. He's going to have to use his quickness, guys.
Oh, nice crossover. He lost it. Oh, beautiful dive from Gill to McPherson. And that's what you like from Kendall Gill. He's always been an active player, a fit player. Great gas tank.
Let's go back to the White Mamba. Right here, 3 ball. Pretty stroke. I'm going to use all sides of the rim. And Kendall Gill, of course, always known not only as a scorer, Gus, but a defensive player.
24-20 power.
Design on the board. He's going to screen first. You're screening second. He's fading, and you guys just see what you get, and you know you got him spotting up.
Let's go to Michael Rappaport.
I'm here with Kendall Gill. He's 49 years young. Kendall, you had a professional boxing match in this building?
Yeah, I did. My last fight about 5 years ago. I was here. I knocked the guy out, so hopefully we can knock these ball hogs out this time.
Gus.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Kendall Gill, long-time NBA player, multiple teams, Illinois, legend.
I had an opportunity to play against that 89-90 team. They came off the Final Four the year before, lost to Michigan. Michigan won it, but that flying and fighting Illini team was something special back then, guys.
Nick Anderson, Marcus Liberty, Kenny Battle, Steve Bardo, and Kendall Gill.
Multi-faceted team, really didn't have that signature point guard. Kendall played point, Stephen Bardo played point, but they were big across the board, athletic, loved to get out and run.
Bardo's here too.
Yeah, he's running around here somewhere. former partner over the Big 10 Network.
So 24-20, one more point for Power, and we will go to halftime, and Kendall Gill will have an opportunity to send us to the break. One shot for 2 points. And we're at halftime. Still plenty to come from here in Chicago. It's the Big 3 exclusively on FS1.